Growing up, my grandmother had a beach house on Salisbury Beach, and that's kind of where the family congregated. I always remember my dad, we'd always build this like big giant pool, you know, dig a hole in the sand and have a big pool, you know, flying kites, just going for like walks along the beach and talking about life. Life wasn't always fun, but when you went to the beach house, things were different. It was just kind of always the happy place. My parents were Chris and Debbie Hay. They were just some of the most likable people. My dad was the guy everybody loved. He was the guy you wanted around. My mom was very heavily involved in my life, schooling, everything. She started her own travel agency. And then once that travel agency kind of kicked off, her and my dad just traveled all the time. For my father, who was diagnosed first, it was Mother's Day, 2003. And I remember it clear as day. He just kind of said, guys, I'm gonna ruin Mother's Day. And he let us know that he had been diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. At that point, it had metastasized through his entire body. That moment, I will never forget. It was more of a hospice, pain management, just quality of life care versus really trying to fight the disease. He was kind of stuck at home, wasn't very mobile at the time. So we got him 2 cats. It was Sushi and Bogart, and that was kind of the joy of him kind of being able to take care of the cats. I think it was 2 years later, we started noticing Mom was a little off. It was more than just the grief, there was something up. So she started going to the doctor, and shortly after that, she was diagnosed with brain cancer as well. Chemotherapy, the process is to kill the cancer, but they kind of have to kill a lot of you as well. You basically watch the person you love wither away. We've spread my parents' ashes in multiple beaches, so I've always gravitated towards the beach. When I get stressed out, I go for a walk on the beach. If I'm having a rough day, I'll just go listen to the ocean. The beach has just kind of always been where I find my solitude. My dad was loved by everybody, and when he got sick, you know, everybody showed up. Same with my mom, you know, people came and they mowed the lawn, people took care of the house. You learn that everything in life is friends and family. Originally, my brother-in-law had done haymakers, and I went to his event, and I just fell in love with it. Every alumni that I talk to just says, this is the greatest time of my life. These are the best friends I've ever made, and I just really wanted to be a part of it. Every time I bring up fundraising or ask somebody to donate, it's actually been incredible. People tell you their story of this disease affecting them, and the fact that all of this money goes for providing for people in this disease is absolutely incredible. I have an amazing coach. I have an amazing team that I work with every day. I will never be able to repay them for what they've given to me. There's been some rough days, and I have to remember my why. And my why is to help knock out cancer, to raise as much money as possible for this event. I'm choosing to do this, and I need to make sure that I honor everybody that can.